I never thought a moment of foolishness could destroy 5 years of love, trust, and partnership, but I guess that's the thing about mistakes. Some of them don't just hurt, they completely rewrite your life. My fiancé, Ethan, was the kind of man most women dream of marrying: patient, kind, emotionally mature, and fiercely loyal. He always made me feel safe, seen, and valued. We had been planning our wedding for 6 months, and everything felt perfect until I ruined it at a stupid party. It was supposed to be harmless fun, just a reunion gathering with college friends, full of drinks, laughter, loud music, and old memories. Among them was Aaron, Ethan's best friend and best man for our wedding. He was always confident, charming, and just a little too flirtatious, but I never took it seriously. At the party, things got a little wild. People began playing drinking games and dares, and I, being caught up in the thrill and attention, let myself get pulled into a dare that would change everything. Someone jokingly said, "I dare you to kiss Aaron, right here, right now." I laughed it off at first, but Aaron smirked and said, "Only if you're brave enough." Participants started chanting, laughing, hyping it up, and like an idiot, influenced by alcohol, attention, and recklessness, I leaned in and kissed him, a kiss that lasted too long, looked too passionate, and definitely wasn't just for fun. Someone cheered, others laughed, and my heart dropped when I noticed Ethan at the doorway, frozen, watching. His face wasn't angry, it was worse. He looked completely shattered, like something inside him broke, and he quietly turned away. I panicked and chased him outside, trying to explain, stuttering. It was just a dare. It meant nothing, I swear. But he didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't ask for details. He just said, "You didn't stop. You didn't hesitate. You didn't look uncomfortable. You enjoyed it." His voice wasn't full of rage. It was full of heartbreak. "You didn't look like someone forced into a dare. You looked like someone who wanted it." I tried to convince him it was a joke, that it didn't matter, but suddenly, I couldn't even convince myself. He looked at me, eyes full of pain, and said, "I would never humiliate you like that, not in private, and certainly not in public." That line pierced right through me, because deep inside, I knew that what I had done wasn't just a kiss. It was disrespect. It wasn't about cheating, it was about dignity. I hurt him in a way that wasn't physical. It was emotional shame, public humiliation, betrayal disguised as a fun moment. Ethan walked away that night, and I expected him to return after cooling down, but he didn't. The next day, our wedding group chat became silent. Vendors began calling about cancellations. The ring was left on my desk with a note that read, "I hope one day you understand it was never about the kiss. It was about what it revealed." I read that note so many times because it took me days to realize what he meant. It wasn't the kiss itself. It was that, in that moment, I chose validation, thrill, fun, and attention over him, the man I claimed to love. I didn't push Aaron away. I didn't even show discomfort. I didn't hesitate to do something that directly disrespected my fiancé. Even if it wasn't romantic, even if it wasn't emotional, I had crossed a boundary no healthy relationship should ever cross. Public disrespect for the person who loves you. Weeks passed. He didn't come back. Mutual friends took sides. Some defended me, saying it was just a dare. Others called it betrayal. But Ethan never degraded me, never exposed me, never created drama. He simply stepped away, with dignity. That's how I finally understood what real self-respect looks like. I once believed love was about forgiving mistakes, but now I know that love is also about protecting your heart when someone shows you they can't protect it for you. One morning, hoping for closure, I asked him if we could talk. He agreed. When he showed up, he looked tired, not angry, just done. I asked, "Was it really that bad?" "It was just one kiss," he replied. "It wasn't one kiss, it was a choice. A choice to laugh at my loyalty. A choice to test my pride in public. A choice to show me what I meant compared to a moment of attention." He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. His words were enough. He continued, "Maybe you didn't fall out of love. Maybe you just never truly understood respect. And love without respect is just temporary affection." That was the last time we spoke in person. He didn't hate me.
He didn't block me.
He just walked away from the version of me that didn't know how to value him. Months passed. The wedding was canceled. I went through phases of anger, shame, regret, self-pity, but eventually, growth. I learned the hardest truth love teaches. Not all heartbreaks happen because someone stopped loving you. Some happen because someone finally started loving themselves. Ethan was that person. He didn't leave because I kissed someone. He left because I laughed while doing it. Respect, once broken, is rarely repaired. I wanted attention. I lost admiration. I wanted a thrill. I lost love. And now, I share this not to gain sympathy, but to remind someone who might be making the same mistake. Sometimes, one moment of feeling special can cost you the person who made you special every day.